Well, there's never a shortage of shows or sights and sounds throughout this city, but for the next few hours, all eyes are glued to Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas.
Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the San Francisco 49ers
and the Las Vegas Raiders. And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
A lane opens here. He's past the 30. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, 49ers. So how about that? You want to talk about coming into a hostile environment and just silencing the crowd. They just did it.
Couldn't be a better start. There's no way. All week long they've talked about having this type of a start, but I think they looked at it from the offensive team's perspective. You know, get the opening kickoff. You guys control the ball. A lot of people are now going to say, okay, now your offense, will they be out of whack? No, not at all. They're going to be absolutely happy. They're relaxed. They took care of business for them. They don't have any pressure now. They can just go play.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff.
Washington now brings this out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Throwing right away is Keenum.
To the right side and complete to Hurst. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. Now, I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
Now a give to Jenkins running right. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 43-yard line.
Now Keenum. That's the tight end, Jesper Horsted.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
That's good for Las Vegas. First down.
Throwing on first down is Keenum. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Credit the sack to Fred Warner. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. From the 50, it's Keenum. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
From the gun, it's Keenum. And he's got Hurst, his tight end. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 24-yard line. On first down, Keenum.
And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT. The Raiders at 7 and 8 now on the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Keenum now to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw is Keenum.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
To the air again, Keenum. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Hayden Hurst with touchdown number 12 on the year.
And the Raiders are an extra point away from drawing level.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Lance and the 49ers now. 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. Oh, good move. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy.
Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose.
Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense for the Raiders, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass. A punt of 46, a return of 5.
And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you. Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Running straight ahead is Jacobs, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Keenum to throw on 3rd and 1.
He'll get this underneath to Jacobs.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards through the air. Caught the D off guard on 3rd and 1. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. The 20. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurt.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
On 2nd and 11 now. Keenum. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Keenum going to try and throw on 3rd down. That's It's the tight end Hurst with it.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
7-7, our score after 1.
With the score tied 7-7.
Keenum on first down. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Again, they'll throw with Keenum. And the Niners get there and bring him down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. To throw, it's Keenum. That is taken in by Hurst. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 28. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. Jacobs going to try the middle.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
First and 10.
From the red zone now, Keenum. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
I think you would agree, just a good decision right there. Goes for the safe play, gets some yardage out of it.
And showed some toughness as well. As you noted, he stayed right in there. Saw the rush was coming, hung in there, took the hit, dumped it out to the outside, and now they pick up some yardage, and you have a back that's grateful to you, and will continue.
Got a man, it's Johnson, end zone for a Raider touchdown. From 13 yards out. As his guys have now moved out in front. Extra point by Carson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Pulls it in at the 13. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up first and 10. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Well, every lineman knows the rule. You only get a 1-yard buffer beyond that line of scrimmage, and then the flag is thrown, and he got tagged for it there. Lance looking to throw it. Working the middle here. That's complete to Knox, the tight end. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. Now, this looks like a roughing call.
Okay, ready?
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's first and 10.
They run with McCaffrey off the option.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to second and 4.
Hey, it's not the most spectacular play, but I think most teams would take that every single time for the first play of a drive. Begin the series with positive yardage and set yourself up for a very manageable second down.
The last run got 6, now second and 4. Here's Lance.
And this, incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Now a play fake. Lance. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
Throwing on first down is Lance.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
Max Crosby.
What a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign.
Defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call through the offensive coordinator. You love looking at that section.
And across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown.
His 7th rushing touchdown on the year, number 8 overall. And the Niners are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Washington now brings this out.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
On 1st and 10, here's Keenum. He finds his man Johnson.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. 3 yards remain for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Niners' 48-yard line.
Now Keenum. He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
On 1st and 10, Keenum.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
To throw again on 2nd down. Keenum. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 22-yard line. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs.
Down inside the 10.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Josh Jacobs, his 8th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Raiders will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point by Carson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And there he goes again. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, 49ers.
Again, over partner, I get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, we call a lot of games in a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. Washington now brings this out. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. Keenum now on first down. It's caught. This is White. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark it down at the 49. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, it's Keenum. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. But let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works, sometimes they're ready for you. And that time, they were on guard. Incomplete.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Keenum.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner.
The 30. 10. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Gold with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Washington now brings this out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be second and a couple. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll fake the give. Now Keenum. And this one is incomplete.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. This time they stay on the ground. The football comes out. Jacobs lost it. And this will be recovered by the offense, but it will be of little importance now as time has expired here in this first half. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Washington now brings this out.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
From the 39, Keenum. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run right here with Jacobs. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Keenum now to throw.
A pass complete downfield to Renfro.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
From the red zone, it's Keenum. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
After that throw, there's definitely one that he would love to have back. I wonder what's going through his head. I wonder what kind of mind game he's playing with himself to get himself back on track. Because a lot of guys, that's what they do. They have little triggers that when the mechanics are off or if they make a bad throw, that they go to that place to get themselves back in sync.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Here's Keenum.
Renfro bringing it in over the middle. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Keenum.
Back to Renfro again, complete.
A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
Jacobs will score. Touchdown, Raiders.
Well, let the natural light of today reflect that he is now getting into the end zone 2 times.
Look at you. You're a little Ralph Waldo Emerson. Is that his name?
No, I was just going with the meteorologist. Said it was a day game. I'm here.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are all tied at 28. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away.
This is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the 3rd.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Harmon.
And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Keenum. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Touchdown, Raiders. Hayden Hurst with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game.
And the Raiders have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Now Lance.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lane?
Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Gregory Rousseau drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
A nice return that time of about 14 yards.
And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over. Now a 1st down throw. Keenum. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And the Niners are going to take possession here at their own 33. He has just been a load for opposing offenses to account for. Now 8 interceptions on the year.
I love that number because I always think of center field. You know, when I hear 8, because that's the position you write in the scorecard in baseball. And what do good center fielders do? Take away all the alleys, right? They range deep and make a whole lot of great catches.
Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose. And the Raiders pick it up. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Maybe some indecision there on what looked to be an RPO. He wound up keeping it, but that defense right on him to strip it away.
And typically when we see that type of indecision on an RPO, that means it's well defended. He had nowhere to go with it, and that allowed the defense to get to it and knock it free and make it a turnover.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Keenum. Throw left side, taken in by Renfro. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
That's good for Las Vegas.
To throw is Keenum. Now they go screen. It's complete.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
And good yardage there on 1st down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
40 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Keenum. Over the middle, complete. It's Jacobs.
And the Raiders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Same target. It's Jacobs again.
Touchdown! Josh Jacobs from a yard out.
And the Raiders get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
He will return this from deep in the end zone.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch for both of those units.
Here we go.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
Throwing now is Lance. Going right back to Knox, and again a completion.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Fourth quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one.
The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it, and the Raiders pick it up. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last two, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
He's going to rifle one deep left side.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Or a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Keenum, a quick throw, but incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
They swing that out wide to Jacobs.
And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously he is well short of the first. Here's A.J. Cole now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still it. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted.
Picked off by Jayon Brown. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. Now Keenum. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. Touchdown Raiders. Josh Jacobs, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Lance, right side, and he finds Gray. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Again, it's Lance.
And a throw there going to be incomplete.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it now. No surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
Let's go now.
Desperation time here. Lance.
Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. On the handoff, this is Jacobs.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 52 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. How about this? They'll try the option, left side. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down.
A little do-it-yourself run right there and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5.
Quick throw caught out wide by Renfro. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on third down, Keenum. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfro.
And the Raiders are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And they'll take a knee as the clock runs under a minute to play. From back at the 4, here's second and goal. And they will take a knee here.